What up? How's everybody doing? It's a crazy morning, given that Blacklist International has finally announced their Season 10 roster for MPL Philippines. Okay, sorry. The math is gonna make sense later on, but yeah, this is long awaited, and first things first, sabihin ko na, Blacklist did so well to hype up this lineup. Again, we knew what was coming, we had an idea, and funnily enough, they both surprised us and let us down in the same way. More on that later. Pero ang galing nung trailing Ang galing nung what was that? Morse code, ASCII, the little clues that they left, and then they had people freaking just wondering what the hell's going on, even if we again kind of knew what was coming. So yeah, let's run right through it. Okay. First big thing here is King and Queen are back. Let's talk about VYs. There's Oh My Venus. Never really left. I think they said they never really left, and that's true because they were busy winning a gold medal for us at the SEA Games, and now they've qualified for Bali 2022. There's Wise, who in the off season recently got a new nickname, the King of the Jungle, and I could not agree more. Sobrang meta-defining and style-defining ng gameplay niya, and you know, anybody who's looked up to Wise is better for it, right? There's Demon Kite, there's SD, and then there's me. Super happy that they're back, and they really made a big deal. They made a big deal out of it in that video. Joining them still are the MV3, Oheb, the Filipino sniper, Haji in mid as both a Roman support, the MVP machine, the KDA machine. And then there's Edward, who they themselves labeled as the MVP, which you can take in many different directions, right? One, he's MVP because he was the first MVP when they won a season championship. Two, he can be MVP because he's so loyal. He's been there since the team started, back in season 4, 5. Basta, when Blacklist was the first thing, that's when Edward came in. So MVP siya in that way. Parang may loyalty award, kumbaga. But I still hope someday that Agent Zero makes it as a nickname, because he is part of the main 5 and he has a season to make that name a thing. Swear to God, we're gonna call that Agent Zero kasi nga siya yung pinakaunang parang loyal member ng Blacklist, because after all the changes, right, he's still there. Dito na siya tumanda, dito na siya gumaling, dito na siya naging champion. So now let's talk about the subs, right? They labeled their subs now, and they're legit subs. The only player labeled sub and not analyst or assistant coach or anything like that is Kevier. And let me just say, you can say whatever the hell you want about Kevier, alright? But masaya ako na he stayed with the lineup, because it's no secret that Season 9 was a tough season. And Kevier played every single game for Blacklist International in Season 9. You can say what you want, you can feel the way you want about Kevier, but he's still here. So that means the team trusts in him, and you should too, okay? Redemption arc to. More power, Kevier. I love it. I don't know if you're gonna play. The king is here, but regardless, masaya ako. Okay? Still a tight lineup, by the way. There's still there Uncle Eson, the uncle. He is just, again, mawawala na amin lahat caster, pero nandiyan pa rin si Eson. Okay? He's such a great, positive energy. And yung wisdom niya talaga, you can't buy that. You can't buy that. I think second to like Rebo, he's one of the winningest MPL athletes right now. I think running for currently the most MPL championships by a single player, if I'm not mistaken. 3. Tama ba ako? Yeah, season 9, hindi naman nagbago. So it's Eson. And then you have your Dexstar, who is the analyst of one of the greatest empirical minds in MPL. I think I've spoken about how smart he is when it comes to numbers, and how well he knows how to manipulate that and use it to their advantage. And of course, we saw in Season 9 na may asim pa si Dex. Kaya niya pang maglaro. So, who's to say, right? Who's to say? And then you have Master the Basics, who I heard amazing things about, and the hype was real. M3 pa lang, the hype was real with MTB. And the only thing I hate about it is never pa kami nakita. Hindi pa kami napag-banding ni MTB. So I hope that happens very soon. And again, just the way he is, both in front of a camera in his own content and behind the scenes as a part of Blacklist, obviously big help. And then last but not least, you have here the head of all this, the brains behind the operation. And I'm not sure kung motor nga ba to ni Coach. I think motor to ni Coach. He rode in it. He was on the damn thing in the video. So ewan ko lang, sorry, coach, di ko kilala yung motor mo eh. Like, as a visual. Pero, of course, Coach Bonchan, who himself has such a specific coaching style na iba rin sa mga iba pang successful coaches sa Pilipinas. So, if your leaders, or if your idols are the likes of Coach Bonchan, Coach Ducky, and then you have the younger ones in Pakbet and Zico who are like, world renowned, coaching in the Philippines is bound for greatness as well. Already is among the greats. So that's the Blacklist lineup for season 10, right? That's it. Like, this is my dream lineup. The main five, that's my dream lineup. I don't think there's anything left to say for it, except for the fact that they disappointed us or they let us down. Why? I think it's no secret that your roster in MPL Philippines at this point can go up to 10. And we're just counting players, right? Here's the part where it gets interesting. They kept it still very tight. It's literally M3 era Blacklist plus season 9 Blacklist smack dab together. Yun lang yun. So it's still a very tight lineup. We were expecting Aeon, we were expecting Owl, we were expecting Dominic, but I guess the org is saving them for a later date, for something else. Not season 10, but that's it, alright? So another thing that we need to cover before I close this little video up is why I was wearing the friggin' mask. I'm home, right? I'm drinking my coffee. Munti ko nang gawin to. I'm glad I didn't because it looks ridiculous. The red in their jerseys is what makes the season 10 Blacklist all the more swag, right? I did tweet wherein they're out for blood, which is true. They want to win the title again. They want to redeem themselves. Road to M4, they want to defend that title too. But the reason why there's red here is it's a collaborative effort between Blacklist International Tier 1 and Quicks, one of the most sought after and popular and, dare I say, captivating contemporary artists right now in the game. He or they have done collabs with the likes of Secret Lab, Adidas, and so many other brands in the world. And it's that signature look, right? It's this signature look, that white, black, and red. Sakto, when they work with Blacklist, just introduce the red. Pow! And then like that huge friggin' tech 70s. I forgot the homie's name. I have a little doll from him, and I'm good friends with one of the folks in their team. Shoutouts, Mr. Roboto, X420, Carlo Mendoza, my man. Sobrang pasok. So this may be one of the firsts in the game, in the league, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Basta it looks great. Right now, it just works. It pops for Blacklist. So, that being said, more power, Blacklist. It would be an honor again if ever it does happen. You'll work hard, I'll work hard, so that we can both make it to M4 again. How about it? Alright? Break the code.